class, you're welcome to join. Kurmalife is not about fitness or yoga or meditation. It's about a combination of all the aspects that will help you to achieve the optimal potential of your body. We're taking a couple steps back, we're doing simple practices, but simple is very powerful. Very powerful. So grab a mat, and we're gonna start in 5 minutes. 5. Basic is very powerful because basic is the most effective in the body.
We were gone for the weekend. We went with my husband's parents. Flew out from Florida and stayed with us for a couple of days. Then we all went to Vegas for the weekend. And so the cats are very happy that we're home again. They're pretty good with the pet sitters, except my orange cat. He's very he gets very nervous and anxious and skittish, and so he hides. But everyone else is okay. But right, that's you. This one.
Aww.
He hides in his little spots, and he comes out in the beginning, but then he always hides.
I guess it depends on the character. Like Mila, he's like, you know, he was never scared by human, but he's afraid of humans.
Yeah.
Hello, buddy.
Right there.
You're the star now. I don't know if I told you, like a couple days ago, it was like interesting experience. There's supposed to be inspection in the house, and I was not home. And I come home, I cannot find Mila. And I look everywhere, and the space is not that big, you know, so there's not so many places to hide.
Yeah.
And I looked everywhere, every corner, he's gone, and I'm like, okay, he probably sneaked out, and he probably, you know, like somewhere on the streets in Venice, and I'm like panicking because I looked everywhere, and I went to every neighbor, like in the building, you know, thinking that he might go to somebody's apartment.
Yeah.
And so I'm all stressed out, I'm all panicking, and I'm like, come home again, and I'm like, you know, I'm terrified, and I'm like, so here in the closet, I'm gonna look between the stuff, and I'm like, and there's this pillows, and there's this blankets, and I find him between these pillows and blanket in the place where you cannot imagine he would be. And I see his little face popping out of these pillows, and I'm like, you little, you know, and I wanted to literally kick his ass. I literally wanted to take his little ass, and I want to kick it so bad, and I want to, you know, and I was like, you asshole, you asshole.
It was all over for you, and you were right here. Oh my god.
And then eventually you understand that, like, you know, like, there's nothing wrong that he did, because, you know, he did what he did the best. He was saving his life, he was hiding.
Yeah.
And he was efficient. And he's like, what are you upset about, that man, you know?
Like, what's wrong?
Yeah, what is wrong?
Oh my gosh, Milo.
And it was already like several times when you put me between like life and death experience. When I was living in Chino Hills, when he like, there was little hole in the air conditioner when he sneaked out, and I wake up in the morning and he's gone, and I know he was all night outside with coyotes in the desert. And I ran out terrified, and I luckily find him, you know. And then there was a time when he escaped and was gone for 5 hours between the rocks. With all the coyotes and stuff. And then I miraculously, you know, he came back and I found him. And then one day he went in the hole when there was a heater. And me and Michelle were like, oh my god, he's gone. 12 hours, he's gone. Scorpions and other stuff, snakes there, you know. And then he comes out at midnight like nothing, he yawning. And every time he does it to me, you know, he's testing my yoga patience, you know. He's like, yeah, you think you're a yogi, all spiritual, you're all like cool. I'm controlling my breathing, and I'm controlling my mind. I'm gonna show you, you know, your level of control, you know. He's like my biggest teacher. He's like, I'm gonna show you that, you know, you think you practice yoga for 35 years and you're big shit. You are nothing. You're nobody. You have no control. You have no, you know.
It's true. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he really puts you to the test, doesn't he?
And now he's just sleeping upstairs there after playing all night, running all over my body, you know. Now he's just sleeping here like a king, you know. He's good. He's gonna have his beauty sleep, and then he's gonna have his crunches. Anytime he wants, all he has to do is just show up and just like, and I'm gonna run, and he's gonna flip and show me the belly, and all he has to do is show me the belly, and then I give him everything he wants.
Right?
It's a good life to be a cat, you know. It's a good
Right?
life.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for
You
sure.
get your nails trimmed. You get the, you know, you get the doctor visits anytime you need. You know, like you have a health insurance. You know, gosh, it's like it's like definitely.
Oh yeah, they're lucky. They're lucky little devils.
And us
They
humans,
won the cat lottery.
yeah, it's like I guess it's a good karma to be a cat. You know, to be born as a cat. If you like behave well, you know, you can be born as a cat. You know, the belly is being, you know, like tapped. Is like everything you want.
Yeah, right.
And then you come home and you're like, oh, my kitty, oh, I love you. I tell him I love you like probably like 50 times a day. It's probably
Right?
I never tell to any of my lovers that I love you so often, you know. To that stinky butt, you know.
Oh my god, so true. Oh, these little critters. They're something else. Oh yeah, they're lucky.
How is your body? What is your agenda today?
Oh my gosh.
You don't know where to begin?
Yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't know. Nothing's screaming at me right now on my body, so I guess just yeah, I don't have an agenda at the moment.
I remember like a couple of years ago, I was like driving with my friend in Malibu, and I told him, hey, like I pulled my wrist, you know, I have some tension in my wrist, you know. And my friend looks at me and he said, now you know how the rest of us feel every day.
That's funny.
And I'm like walking with my clients, and I tell them like, you know what is the biggest miracle? What is the biggest achievement is when nothing hurts.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a life of my cat. You know, it's like when nothing hurts and no neck pulling, no shoulder pulling, no knee pulling. You are the happiest person on the planet Earth.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
You're like Christ superstar. You're like, you know, you have no idea how lucky you are when there's like nothing hurts. Like what you say,
Yeah.
it's just like you're doing something right, you know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes.
So now we're gonna do today. We're gonna continue the work so you have the same results when nothing hurts. You're not gonna be the champion of the earth. You're not gonna be the champion of the universe, of the galaxy. You know, the champion, whatever. You're just gonna be the person that nothing hurts. You know what I mean? That's kind of not bad. Yeah.
That sounds like the best deal ever.
So we're gonna use the blocks, and we're gonna line the blocks, and we're gonna start opening our upper body. Straight legs or butterfly, and you can adjust the block under your neck higher or lower. It's depending how comfortable your neck feels. Closing your eyes and feeling your skeleton. And feeling is your skeleton really feels supported, really feels so supported that it completely relaxed. Like you want to feel the block under your rib cage and under your head in such a perfect position that you can completely relax. And you start with relaxing your face, allowing your face to release any tension, physical, emotional, or mental. And allowing your face to be joyful, relaxing your eyes, relaxing your jaw, your tongue, relaxing your neck, shoulders, arms, hands, and fingers. And for a while, just feeling how your neck, shoulders, and arms so supported and so relaxed. Our neck and shoulders are under strain, under tension most of the day, and to have that opportunity to give your body that break and to consciously enjoy that support and disengagement of your neck and your shoulders is essential. When most people keep collecting the neck and tension shoulders, it eventually lead to serious brain, heart problems, ruin coordination between the brain and the body. What we do, we are enhancing coordination between the brain and the body. Feeling how your spine is relaxed, how every muscle and every joint are supported and relaxed. And you keep allowing your muscles and your joints to disengage, to loosen up. And you go into the deeper and deeper levels of relaxation. Not only in your muscles, not only in your joints, but also in your internals. The next step, you start observing your breathing. And you feel soft air coming in and out of your nostrils. Feel how the air is softly entering your inner space and your lungs and your diaphragm expanding effortlessly. And you observe your effortless breathing in and out, and you observe in your lungs effortless operation. And you learn how to be in your center. In your center is when you are relaxed in your body, relaxed in your breathing. Is when you feel your mind is calm and you feel a profound inner peace, unconditional. And you allow yourself to be in that state for a couple of minutes every day. Now you can feel how on inhale your diaphragm and your abdomen expanding softly. And on exhale contracting. And what is the deepest level of relaxation can you feel in your joints and your muscles? much can you let go any physical, emotional, mental tension. And just to enjoy the current moment. Just to enjoy the present in the moment, in the body, in the breathing. A complete presence. With next inhale, lifting your knees up. Your knees above your ankles, exhale. Then on inhale, pressing into your heels and bringing your pelvic up. Squeezing your glutes and holding your pelvic up for a couple seconds. And on exhale, slowly lowering your pelvic. And just repeat it a couple times. It's supposed to feel good. Just to activate your lower body and your pelvic. Most of the day we're sitting, and that movement is essential. And when you move very slow and very smooth and soft. And pelvic is very important part of our body, is the center part of our body. But it's very important that you feel relaxed. That's your game. It's not to feel any strain. But when next time you bring your pelvic down, you can bring your chin to chest, knees to chest, grab your knees, and rolling up to sitting on inhale. Now we can sit a little bit and do a little motion from side to side. Exhale, you go to one side and you want to feel like you collapse. You want to feel like for a couple seconds you completely relax. Inhale, coming back to the center. Now feel how you are synchronizing your movement and your breathing in such a soft and effortless way. And you're using this slow motion to decompress your neck, to decompress your shoulders, and to decompress the sides, the side of your rib cage, the side of your abdomen. Your face is soft and relaxed. And instead of rushing, you're slowing down. And you feel how on exhale your belly is slowly going inward. Feel how on inhale your diaphragm is expanding. So when you do it on a feeling level, and when next time you go to the right, holding, and how much can you relax? So usually we focus on the stretch, like you go in a position and you want to feel something to be stretched, something to be pulled. Imagine that our goal is opposite. You close your eyes and instead of trying to stretch something, your goal is to imagine that you are sleeping in this position. And you have to find the most comfortable position for your neck that doesn't pull, that doesn't tense. The most comfortable position for your shoulders and your arms, for your torso, for your hips and your legs. And from 1 to 10, you're trying to achieve that highest level of comfort. And now you're balancing the opposite muscles. the goal is to feel no tension in any muscle of your body. To find that leverage, it allows you to feel no tension. And with next inhale, slowly coming up back to the center. And change inside on exhale. And you want to feel how your belly button is moving toward your spine on exhale, and you're sucking your belly slowly. When you suck your belly, notice if there is any tension in your belly. Pause for 3 seconds, relax. As long as you inhale, your belly is expanding. Pause for 3 seconds, relax. And now your goal is no tension in any muscle, in any joint. Balancing your skeleton, supporting muscles. When next time your belly is inside, coming back to the center on inhale. And now we can change your legs. And with exhale, you can put your left palm on the right knee and bring your right arm back. And you want to feel your pelvic aligned with your spine and your neck. And turning your lower, middle, and upper back to the right in your neck. And we'll do a little bit of a shining skull breath. When you pull your belly in on exhale, you relax your belly effortless inhale. Like you're massaging internals and cleaning your lungs. And try to feel effortless position, no tension. Now complete exhale, slightly pull your belly in, and it's like feel like your belly button touching your spine. And then gently keeping your belly button pulled in, expand your diaphragm and your rib cage on inhale. Pause for 3 seconds. On exhale, first relax your rib cage, and then relax your internal abdominal muscles. Your belly button is still pulled in. Pause for 3 seconds and repeat couple rounds. Slow breathing, soft. Your face relaxed, gentle smile on your face. Again, you have to relax in this position deeper and deeper. You're not going to stretch, you're not going to pull any muscle. Your goal is to relax your skeleton, supporting muscles. With next inhale, slowly returning back to the center with no tension. And then changing side on exhale. And now working your abdomen, so you have to use your abdomen. Pull it in, shining skull breath. exhale, your belly button gently pulled in. Inhale, expanding your diaphragm and your ribcage slowly. 3-second pause. Exhale, relaxing your chest and then your abdomen, internal muscles. Feel your lungs empty. Pause for 3 seconds and repeat couple rounds. Your goal is to relax your whole body in this position. Find the leverage. Through the breathing, we're massaging our internal organs, activating internal muscles. Through the breathing, we are strengthening our torso structure. With next inhale, slowly coming back to the center, putting the front knee down and moving your hands forward into cat. And then let's go to child position. In child position, let's relax. Close the eyes. Feeling ground support. If you want to put block under your forehead, you can do it. Just to allow your neck to relax to the deepest. Feeling ground support. How much can you relax your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your fingers, your back, your spine, your hips, your knees, your ankles, and breathing really slow and long. Straighten your arms, reaching up with the middle of your spine, bringing your shoulders above your wrists, then moving vertebra by vertebra forward, lower, middle, upper spine, neck. Your shoulders above your wrists, you want to feel your wrists, your knuckles and fingertips touching the ground. Now with next exhale, you start movement from the base of the spine, vertebra by vertebra, moving up. Finish an exhale, relaxing your neck down. Inhale, you start from the base of the spine, vertebra by vertebra forward. Finish inhale, aligning your neck with your spine. And now moving with your breathing. Vertebra by vertebra. One movement, one breath. What is your longest exhale? How effortless can you move? When next time you come to cat, beautiful. Straighten your right leg and your left arm and keep moving your belly in and out slowly. Your neck, spine, pelvic aligned. With next exhale, putting your left palm and your right foot down. Inhale, moving your right arm back, up and forward. Right side extension, relaxing your neck on the left shoulder. If you close your eyes, how much can you relax your body from 1 to 10 while slowly moving your belly in and out? With next exhale, you can bring your arm behind your back and kind of moving your right shoulder and your ear apart, feeling that pleasant decompression. With next exhale, moving your right arm back and down, gently putting your right knee down, your right shoulder down, and your left arm forward. Nice. And now finding effortlessness in this position while slowly activating your diaphragm. With next inhale, bending your left arm, coming back to cat. Straightening your left leg and your right arm. Trying to stabilize your body to maximum stillness and working with your abdomen, activating your abdomen. Your spine and neck effortless and neutral, activating your legs and your arms, your shoulders and your hips. your right palm and your left foot down. Inhale, moving your left arm back, up and forward. Left side extension. Relaxing your neck. And how effortless this position can be from 1 to 10. Slowly moving your belly in and out. Next exhale, moving your arm behind your back. Next exhale, slowly moving your left arm back and down. Gently putting your left knee down. Putting your left shoulder in the middle and moving your right arm forward. In every position, you can feel certain decompression. Next inhale, bending your right arm, returning to cat. Sitting on the blocks. And we can use a strap. Your right arm behind, on the top, your left arm on the bottom behind. If you can hook your fingertips, you can do without strap or using the band. And we'll do another shining skull press. Now focusing on a deep inhale and long relaxing exhale. Feeling your spine and your neck neutral and effortless. No tension in your pelvic, lower back or neck. Steady breathing. Activating your internals. The most difficult in this life is to slow down, is to truly slow down. Only children can live in that paradigm when they're not in a rush, and that's why they're happy. Because they don't feel like they're gonna die tomorrow. And when you slow down and you really connect with your body, you feel truly alive. With the next inhale, slowly changing your arms. When you start feeling your breathing activated, that's pretty amazing. Most of people, the breathing is so shallow and so weak and so stagnant. But by the age of 50, people lose about 20% of the lung capacity. But the weaker your lungs, the weaker is your memory, the weaker is your brain capacity. So what we do in these classes, we're not trying to be more flexible, we're not trying to be stronger, we just want to live longer, we just want to live without pain, we just want to live in the highest quality of our life and our aliveness. We want to have an optimal body without imbalance, without problems, without pain. And today's class is more about the shoulders, neck, more about the upper body. Why? Because we love our upper body. With most of people, upper body is more forward, weak neck, shoulders weak, neck weak, rib cage weak, upper back weak. In this class, we are strengthening the skeleton. We're getting younger in terms of posture, in terms of our internal organs, position, and health. We're gonna feel better and better every week and every month. Instead of feeling what people call aging, we're gonna feel more striving, more vitality. With next exhale, bringing the arms down and feeling the blood flow coming back to the arms and all the way to the fingertips. And a couple rounds, moving your belly in and out. Feeling the neutrality of your spine, of your neck, of your shoulders, of your collarbones so open effortlessly, rib cage elevated effortlessly, spine straightened effortlessly. And then from here, we can come up to a standing position. And we can do a little spine, back, neck, shoulders, arm decompression. And we can do some breathing here. Deep inhale, long exhale. How would you position your body if you would have to stay in this position for a long time? What would you position with your arms, with your torso, with your legs if you would have to survive and to stay for half an hour? What would be your leverage in this position? And then with next exhale, you can use blocks or fingertips behind your heels and lower your sit bones. And we can go on the shoulders, rolling back. You can use your palms under your back. You can put your knees on the forehead or go to plow. Or you can put your arms behind your head, whatever you feel. Just to feel the decompression in your neck, in your spine, in your organs, and breathing slow. How much can you relax in this position? From 1 to 10. With next inhale, rolling forward, using momentum. Holding your knees and going down one vertebra at a time. And you can use a resistant band or strap for your feet under the ball of your right foot, or left leg straight. And you can roll the band around your wrist so you don't have to use your arms. The more flexibility on the back of your legs, the less tension you're gonna feel in your neck and your upper back. The shorter your legs, the more it's gonna pull your neck and your back. Now let's focus on a deep inhale and a long, relaxing exhale with a smile. Then you can grab that band with your left hand and bring your leg to the left and to look into the right and feel the nice stretch on the right side from the heel, right heel to the right hip, from the hip to the right shoulder and to the right fingertip, so the whole right side extension. And breathe and keep breathing. Slowly returning to the center. Changing your legs. Snow rush, feeling your body. Noticing if there is a difference between left and the right legs. Noticing if there is a difference, and start breathing. On inhale, you expand your lungs to the maximum capacity. Exhale, super soft and super long. Grabbing the band with your right hand both sides and bring your leg to the right and looking to the left. Stretching, feeling extension on the left side. Your lungs expanding on inhale like inner space. It's like feeling how you're massaging your internal so there is no stagnancy. With next inhale, slowly coming back to the center. With exhale, bringing your knees to chest. One more deep inhale. Preparing for Shavasana. If you decide to do butterfly, you can use blocks to stabilize your pelvic, palms facing up. Closing your eyes, feeling ground support. And you can feel how grateful your body for today's class. Your body is blessed and blessed. These classes is not just classes for yoga or physiotherapy or Pilates. This class is to activate your body's highest potential. Shavasana is your ability to let go of your older version of yourself. To let go of any kind of tension, pain, discomfort that doesn't serve you anymore. Like fear, like anger, reactivity. Imagine you let it go. It's an older version of yourself. And instead of tension, instead of fear, instead of anxiety, you're charging your body with presence. You're charging your body with vitality, with joyfulness. when you feel connection to your highest self, and you feel connection to the source, to our creator if you wish. Because when you're connected to yourself, you're connected to our creator, to the universe. And the deeper you relax, the more you trust. And the more you trust, the deeper you relax. And for 5 more minutes, go into the deepest level of relaxation, physical, emotional, and mental. This final part is very important to achieve the highest effect of today's class. Namaste. Thank you guys for watching. And you can join my classes online. Send me a message. Have a beautiful day.